I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire.
Good morning guys, I hope you're doing really well. So welcome back to another weekend vlog. I'm going to be chatting a lot today about stuff that's gone on this week. So house stuff, mortgage stuff. I did a video which was all about how the budget affects us as first time buyers. I'll link it if you haven't seen it, or I'll try and put it in the description, one of these places. That, yeah, I thought I'd elaborate on a little bit more. I thought I kind of maybe held back on that video, so I thought I'd elaborate a bit more on that, chat to you about our holiday and house stuff, school stuff. Hopefully you guys have had a nice day. As I said in my video a couple of weeks ago, I'm going to try and do these Sunday evening now because I don't finish filming them until Saturday afternoon, and then I have to edit it to get it up first thing Sunday morning, so it's just a bit of a quick turnaround. So hopefully that is okay with you guys. How have you been? What's your week been like? I didn't do a vlog last week, so yeah, let me know how you guys are and how you're feeling. And yeah, if your children are going back to school on Monday, I can't believe it, I'm gonna miss them so much. Anyway, I'm gonna go make a cup of tea and then I'll chat to you after.
Just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day.
I thought I would talk to you about the housing stuff at the moment, because obviously the government have announced that they are guaranteeing 95% mortgages again. So I thought I would just chat a little bit about how I think this isn't something we would utilise and why, and just like my thoughts on it, because as much as it's fantastic for those people that can't get on the property ladder, and they are, you know, it's opened up to so many more people that wouldn't have been able to get a mortgage, I do have a worry. Let's just take it back to 2003 when houses were, or mortgages I should say, does anyone remember Northern Rock? Shall we just leave with that? So from 2003 to about 2007, you were allowed to get 110% mortgages, 100% mortgages, obviously 95% mortgages as well. And then 2008 came along, and if anybody is old enough to remember it, or you know, maybe you were in that situation, the house market completely crashed, and all of those houses, anyone that was in a house where they didn't have to put any deposit down, in fact they were given more than their house was worth as a mortgage, they just walked away. There was absolutely no reason for them to stay because their house didn't owe them any money. They were underwater, which means they were in negative equity. It's just a little bit concerning that the government are kind of saying like, don't worry, you don't need to own more than 5% of your property. Given that houses are, the market is so volatile at the moment, the reason the house prices are crazy priced at the moment, and it's not to say they're worth more, it's just to say that price is more. And I'm not an expert at any point, this is just what I've kind of gleaned from all of my research, and I do a lot of listening to podcasts and watching YouTube videos and reading economic papers and things like that, because I find it really fascinating. And I just think that, as I say in my investing videos, knowledge is power, and trying to understand a little bit more about what's going on around me in the economy can only be a good thing, or just gives me a little bit more information to kind of go on. For me, I just think you need to be really careful if you're doing a 95% mortgage. I know that some people have had brilliant experience. They couldn't have bought one if it wasn't for that. But I just think if the house prices are, the market's being stimulated by stamp duty holiday, buy this new thing coming into April with the 95% mortgages. The government is printing more and more currency without a plan, an exit strategy to pay it all back. So the worry would be you'd get a mortgage that you don't own much of the house, and then if rates go up in the future and you suddenly, say you're paying back 1%, 1.5%, and then they go up to, I mean, they've gone up to what, 17% I think is the maximum. Even if they go up to 10%, that's like an extra 800 quid or something that you're gonna have to pay back on your mortgage, which is really worrying. Like, can you then afford that? So I just think be really, really careful. Don't do it if you can afford to do more, or if it means that you just need to save for a bit longer. I think in the long term, it's hard because I can't advise you, and this is just what we would think. But at the moment, and I don't want to dwell on this because I'm a big believer in manifesting, like your energy, what you're putting out there will come back. And my energy is quite low at the moment. I feel quite hopeless about it all, and I need to turn that around because I know that if I keep saying we'll never buy a house because things are so overpriced, and I'll tell you a minute about the house that we reserved at Christmas year before last, if you remember that, where this all started, what that's selling for now, which is crazy. But yeah, it makes me feel hopeless, and it makes me feel like we'll never get on the ladder because prices are so insane at the moment. But I almost refuse to pay that price because firstly, I think things will be coming down once the government stimulus, you know, they're paying furlough for people's salary, they're paying stamp duty. I know I said this in my other video, but it feels like the government is saying, let's get everyone on the housing market, let's get those renters as homeowners. And their plan to do that is to take away the only benefit or the only advantage that first-time buyers had, which was that they got stamp duty paid up to £300,000, and just give it to everybody. And not only that, give it to everybody at the point where they weren't allowing first-time buyers to have less than 85% of their mortgage. So they had to have a 15% deposit. So all those people that were buy-to-let investors or buying the second, third property, it's great and it's been so beneficial for so many people. But the messages they want the first-time buyers to get on the market, it's just like the disparity between it feels like, and sorry, I'm getting a bit passionate about this because I just think, why are they trying to get first-time buyers on the market by demarginalising them, basically taking away the only thing that they had as their advantage and giving it to everybody else? So I think it's a little bit twisted, the message, and I do just worry that the people in a position where they could then end up losing if they go into negative equity, if the house prices come down in the autumn, winter, then that's the worry. I don't know, I'm not an expert. I listened to a guy called Neil McCoy Ward, and he's like, I just really rate his advice and I really learn from him. So if you haven't watched his channel, then go over and have a watch. He does lots of property updates and market and like just the economy around the world and everything like that. So I find it really fascinating. But anyway, I'm gonna just like stop talking about it now, but I just thought I'd elaborate on my video, and maybe I held back a bit because I don't want to desensitize those people. So I've got lip gloss on and my hair keeps going into it. I don't want to say like to any first-time buyer or people that are suddenly so excited that they can finally get a house, I just think go into it with caution, and I don't want you guys left, you know, in negative equity and then losing your house and your 5% deposit. But anyway, let's get on and chat about something else, shall we? I've gone for a little bit more of a like natural look today. I'll show you what I got. I haven't bought anything from Beauty Pie for 3 months now. All year I haven't bought anything, so I've been saving up my spend and obviously saving money. But I've just done an order because I've been saving for 3 months for it, and I've had some things on my wish list. Anyway, long story short, I just bought this, which is Tinted Moisturizer basically with SPF. And I really like it. It's a really nice one just to like chuck on if you don't want to wear makeup, you just want to like have a little bit of a base. But yeah, so you can still see blemishes and scarring that I have from acne, but I think for those no makeup days it's quite nice, although then I went in with eyeliner and I think that might denaturalize the look that I was going for. See if I can put you there. Does this work? Oh! So this little number, I remember, I think it's like Urban Outfitters or something. So I got it from Vinted. Now I might do a whole video if you guys are interested. I've got a whole load of stuff there that I've got from Vinted, and I'm a little bit obsessed with it. So it's a bit like Depop, but you don't pay, the sellers don't pay fees. I've not sold anything on there yet, I haven't listed anything, but I really rate it. I just found this really lovely seller and I bought quite a few things, so I thought I'd do a Vinted haul in lieu of charity shop hauls at the moment. So it's all secondhand clothes. I mean, it was like Urban Outfitters, Zara, Topshop, Mango, and yeah, they were like £3–4 each. So yeah, real bargain. I've got some holiday stuff. Oh, I need to talk to you about my holiday. Oh my gosh, my holiday. So I said over on my Instagram, what do people think about holidays at the moment and going away? And I wanted to make it clear that this isn't a holiday I'm booking or that I've just booked. This is a holiday we booked last year when Stu's mum had died, and we just, I wanted something as an escapism for him to like look forward to, and we were in lockdown and it was like going to be a really rubbish year ahead. Well, at the time we thought it would be like 6 months ahead, and obviously now we're a year ahead and the holiday is not until May, but I'm really getting concerned, and I know you guys know how much we've been looking forward to this, but the announcement's like on the 17th of May, or I think they're going to announce it on the 12th of April maybe, about holidays going ahead, and it's at the end of May. So I think we're literally cutting it so fine, but we paid for it, so I mean, I'm sure we can get our money back, but I don't want to cancel it in case we can go. But I'd love to know your opinion. I know so many people aren't going abroad this year. Where we're going, actually, they've never had a case in the hotel in the whole year that they've, you know, people have been going there still from like local countries that can travel. They've never had a case. They do such strict testing when you get there and when you leave and stuff. So I'm confident with that not being an issue at all. It's just whether we can travel. And of course, if we need to have a thingy passport and we can't get one, then I don't know how that will then work. We've never done a resort holiday like this together as a family, so even the children keep saying, I can't wait for our holiday, and I just feel really bad, like, if we can't go. And I understand if we can't, you know, I don't want to, I think it's crazy that how people have been able to travel throughout this time. Look at the Isle of Man. The Isle of Man have got no cases. They literally don't even wear masks, and they are an island just like us. We are only a small island. If anyone's got any holiday advice, or if they've been, or they're going and they haven't cancelled, and little sneak peek of some of the bits that I picked up on Vinted. Good for like the spring transition where it's a little bit cold, but you want to wear something a little bit more springy, like colour wise. What do you think? I really like it, but I'm going to show you a little trick now with the arms. So all you need is a hairband, and then we're going to put it up the arm, like, oh, put the sleeve down, put it up the arm like that, and then pull it over it like that, and then instantly it gives that like way more relaxed look. If you look at it like that, and then you look at it like that, and it just means it stays up. You see me, it's quite dark. And obviously also if I need to wear a jumper under it, it will be a better size to do that. I'm going to try really hard not to buy anything full price this year, or mainly secondhand, like mainly thrifted or vintage or stuff like that, or in the sale, just to try and keep costs down and prove to myself and maybe show you guys that it is possible. You can buy things on a budget or secondhand, and maybe I'll do some lookbooks or styling videos or something like that if you're interested in secondhand fashion. Just come out over to the office, Stu's just putting some things away. I wanted to say that last night on my daily look through Rightmove, we saw the house next door to the one we reserved in December 2019. What was it, babe?
About 60 grand.
£60,000 more for the same house a year and 2 months on.
Yeah, but I don't. When we were looking at it, we were getting a bit of a discount.
Oh yeah, we did get a discount because it was like the last one, and I managed to get like a deal for it. It's still really overpriced. But yeah,
I tell you what, I wouldn't pay what they're selling for.
Oh my gosh, I wouldn't pay what we were meant to pay, what we reserved it for in the first place. Like now, in hindsight,
when we look back, I'm glad we did it.
Yeah, that was the best proof that if things don't work out, it's for a reason. Because that honestly just. Yeah, they need a beard update.
Just a big bald man with a grey beard. Well, partially grey.
The beard, so Stu's growing a beard, And last time he grew a beard was like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, it's a lot greyer than I remember.
Decidedly greyer than the last time he grew a beard. Do you want to have a look?
It looks browner there, I'll take that.
It's so grey.
Oh, I
I found a grey. Oh my gosh, I found a grey hair. Where is it?
Alright, everyone knows you're younger than me. I'm
not ready for that. That is... Oh, what's that?
Let's hope that's my pad.
Oh yeah, Stu's helmet that I got him for Christmas a couple of years ago. Like the pads, the soft bits come away, so he comes home from a ride and it's like red raw. So he's ordered some extra pads rather than buying a new helmet. Obviously, you've got to be savvy with these things. I got in touch with him on Instagram. I was like, this doesn't seem right that they've broken already. And they're like, oh, we'll send you some new pads to go inside. So yeah, always ask the question. Oh, my flowers have come. I'm going to show you guys what this is. Yeah, right, not bees.
Is it honey?
It's not honey. My honey.
Daddy,
it's the bees, it's not me.
It's from a company called Petalon.
Wait.
I'm not going to lie, not me.
Stu thought it said what is it called?
Peloton.
Peloton, and that I'd given him, like, bought him something.
Something cycling related, a nice treat for this flower.
Wait, is it a pet?
Is it a pet?
Yeah.
No pet. Stu's a washing basket in the background. Ready, guys?
What is it? What is it? I hope it's a dog.
A dog? You think it's a dog?
They don't send out dogs in boxes. They don't, right?
What is it?
Flower.
Oh my gosh, they're stunning. Oh, look at this. The boys have lost interest.
I'd rather it was from Peloton.
Oh, okay, so let me tell you why I've got these. So, there was a charity auction the other day for Copperfield, and they are who I trekked the Himalayas with, and they are a breast cancer charity, do really, really good work, but obviously at the moment people can't fundraise for things because we're in lockdown and you can't go out and do stuff. So there was an online auction which I helped promote for them, and I then placed a bid on these flowers to help them, you know, raise money, and I won it. Really good charity, and really important to do giving within your budget as well if you're ever doing a budget, to actually give to other people. And this is obviously a donation, but I also get to win some amazing beautiful flowers. My flower baby. This is like my end of term teacher present. Yay me. I absolutely adore flowers. They make me so happy. When I wasn't doing a no buy yet, I don't really buy flowers anyway because obviously it's money that we could be saving towards a house, but honestly they make me so happy. So this is just like the perfect reason to give to charity and get a house full of blooms. Oh look, as well, they give back for the environment to help with the bees. I'm really struggling this week with my stomach, having stopped keto and I've just basically been a bit naughty this week after not having any carbs. Obviously I had toast this morning, and Stu's just walked to Lidl and come home with a cinnamon bun for me, so would it be rude not to have it?
It's kind of crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing oh, everybody's singing oh. I don't know what it is about you. It must be in the way you move. Just say you want me to. We got nothing to lose. You're looking so oh, you're looking so oh.
This is going to be great for crafting. This is from the flowers, a nice hessian and a rope. Can't wait to get back to some crafting once I get a bit more time to do it once the schools go back. So the children go back on Monday, and Henry's been really, really anxious about it, and like little mannerisms are coming out in him that are clearly from a worried place, like when it comes anything near talking about it, but just trying to do loads of reassurance and loads of like at night time with thinking through like happy things that happened that day, and then in the daytime talking through like, oh, can you remember that time at school when this happened, like if he's ever told me a funny anecdote. And then it's just like promoting those really happy memories. And with George, although he's not worried about going back, he's happy to go back and wants to see his friends, but he said to me the other day, I'm worried I don't know where anything is, or I won't remember. So yeah, just with him like talking through like where his desk is and where the mat is that they sit and the toilets and things like that, just to remind them of it's not change, everything's the same, everyone's looking forward to seeing new people again, and that even they're worried, the ones that have been in there. But I did get them a couple of little worry stones to help them as well. So this one is Tiger's Eye, It's a really nice one. This helps with confidence and dispelling negative energy. It's a very protective stone, so good for travel as well. And it enhances confidence, which is really good for George because he can be quite quiet when it comes to school, and it's crazy because at home he's such a funny guy, like always makes us laugh. But yeah, it's just like for prosperity and good luck. So basically they've got a little divot there, and then you can just have it in your pocket and then do that. And then for Henry, I got him an amethyst, which is a really good crystal, really like a good old, in fact it was his nanny's favourite stone as well, who obviously passed last year, so that's a really nice one. So this is what they say, a natural tranquilizer, so it just calms you. It helps with anger or rage, like he gets quite frustrated if he can't do things. It alleviates grief or sadness, and really good for anxiety and mood swings. So that one is for Henry, just to put into their pockets. So yeah, and I got myself a couple as well. I got a black tourmaline, which is a really good one for bad negative energy. I know I haven't ever done a video on my crystals because I know it's a little bit alternative for those people that don't have like spirituality, but yeah, really hope these are going to help them, even if it just is placebo. Even if they just think that it's going to help, then hopefully it will. Oh, also a pillow spray as well. So I've got a pillow spray which is essential oils. You could easily make your own one, and I spray it on their pillow. So I say this is confidence spray and good luck spray, and just put it on their pillow before bed, and it just helps them like sleep as well. Hopefully it just helps them with going back to school. Look, I really thought it was helping, but I think with the keto diet, obviously you have to cut so much out, so it's not like I can tell from that what was causing my allergies. And as much as everyone's comments are really helpful, because they're basically saying keto is like a way of life, it's a lifestyle rather than a diet that you do for a week, and hope to see a difference. So I think I might do it closer to the holiday once we get the go ahead, but for now I'm still, yeah, still bloated. So I think I might call it a day here, because this is probably a really long video again. I hope you've enjoyed hanging out with me. Let me know what you guys are up to this week and how you're feeling about back to school, about holidays, about houses. And yeah, just have a good week, and I hope you're staying safe and staying sane, and I will see you soon. Lots of love.